Oh, I have beautiful sun. That is gorgeous. Look at that light. Sorry, obsessing about the light. Hi, I'm Cecilia, or My Fading Skin, because my collagen is slowly fading, and that's okay. So, we are in December, you guys. That month always gets me excited. For today's video, we are focusing on skincare and beauty gift ideas for your friends, your family, your colleagues, and of course, you. So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff to go through with you today and share with you, and I'm trying to make this video quite different than my Black Friday video, so this got a lot of other stuff, and I'm structuring it in a bit of a different way. So I'm going to do, I think, 10 different categories of gift ideas. That will, some are very, very suitable for, to buy for friends. They're a little bit more affordable, or on your family and colleagues, etc. And some, of course, we're going to go through the whole pricing spectrum, and then there's going to be some splurges also probably towards the end. And I also have a sponsored segment in this video, so thank you very much to Melume Skin Science, who will be in somewhere around the middle of this video with their segment and their the products, 3 products from them that are my hero products from the brand. So, okay, I'm just gonna go take a drink before because we've got a lot to go through. And honestly, I'm sorry about the length of my videos, they're getting longer and longer. I swear next year I'm going to do, at least include some videos that are shorter for those who prefer that. I know some of you love watching the long ones and just, having it on whilst you're doing something else, maybe doing your own skincare routine, and being, keeping each other company. My first category, and this is a great category, whether it's for yourself, but also it's a great friend category, and that is lip balms. So we're going to start with, actually I have a lot, but have you guys tried the Summer Fridays lip balms? And I think I've got the whole range. These are so good. They are very, very hydrating for the lips, and there are so many great lip balm brands, lip gloss, etc. that have great color. But what I really love about Summer Fridays is that they're just so moisturizing, and especially now when we're in the dry, lip area of winter, my lips gets very dry. So these are really great. And especially because they're so nice, because they got such a nice shade range, and that's always fun to get as a gift. And we've got some fun. Let me read out some of the fun names. There we have hot cocoa, we have vanilla beige. Okay, that's not maybe that exciting, but it's a gorgeous lip balm. And then we have, this is just vanilla. I didn't pick the sexy names. There's one called Birthday Cake, and then there's Maple Glaze, and fun things like that. But I love these colors. I love they are quite soft toned, which I love. I love a natural look. I'm not a massive lip makeup wearer, so I love to have quite natural lips as well. But these kind of give me, different color options and different scents. They smell delicious. So the names are kind of, linking into what you're smelling. 3 more lip balms, because there's a lot of heroes here. So let's go in with these, the next group here. So I've talked about these before, so they must be in this video. So this one from Necessaire, absolute holy grail lip balm, you guys. So this one, there's no color on this one, so this is just for hydration. It's got this very cute and functional metal tip, so it kind of comes up from this one. Let's see if you can see here. Yeah, and let's put it on. Let us demonstrate. And it's really nice because the tip is quite cold. It's lovely. It feels very soft to apply it, although it's, metal is hard, but it feels very slidey and soft. It's kind of like round in the edges, which I kind of like. So it's very elegant. It's got ceramides in here. The ceramides lip balm. Does it have peptides? I'm not sure. Doesn't say, and I can't remember because I've got a bad memory. But it does have ceramides in here, so it's very soothing and calming on the lips. Top, like this is like the top practical one, but also sort of like fashion accessory. Like it still looks so cute and elegant. Another one, and this is a new release that you're going to want to pick up. This is from Dr. Sam, and this is a new shade in her series of lip balms. She used to have 2, she now has 3. This is a new one. And this is, let's hold it a little bit closer. You can see, and this is pretty much the shade in the lip balm. So let's get some of this up here so you can see. It comes out very, very natural on the lips. And as this one, these are probably the 2 most moisturizing lip balms I own. And so she has one without color. And it's just quite a red one because, you know, the Dr. Sam Bunting color is very red. But then this one is somewhere in between. It's much more muted. It's just very beautiful. But it has the same consistency of really moisturizing for dry lips. So this one, elegant, fun, and practical. And then I wanted to include this Laneige one. Have you guys tried this, the matcha one? Matcha is sort of like obviously all the rage. I bought this sort of like probably the weekend it came out, and let me show you. So you see how far I am into this. Almost, you know, like these takes forever to empty, and I'm almost empty. It's still gonna take me a little while, but I love using this at night. It smells gorgeous. Not, you know, not like what is the word? Like some of the fruity flavors out there feels a little artificial, but this one smells lovely. And also it's surprisingly moisturizing to the lips. So this one also does a fantastic job overnight. So this is one of those hyped things. I would say like these 2, not very hyped, but absolutely worth it and should be hyped. This one is very hyped, but also worth it. And this one you can pick up in, you know, any like Space NK, Cult Beauty, Sephora, all of that kind of stuff. And also Boots now. And even Dr. Sam Bunting, they now have Sephora. So that makes it easier to get hold of her as well. I do have a discount though. If you want to save £10, you can shop directly with the shop and save some money. I will put that below. I'm not going to put any codes up here today, but I'll put it below in the description. Also a discount on this one. Right, so that is my first category, lip balms. You can never have enough lip balms. If someone disagrees with me, do let me know in the comments below, but I am of the opinion that you can never have enough, so that's why they make great gift ideas. All right, next category, great for gifts for basically anyone, is sheet masks. Love sheet masks, right? And I've included 6 different ones that I really love. And first we have 2 classics. You cannot go wrong with these. So we've got the Dr. Claire's one. No, we've got everyone's called Doctor these days. This is De Claire's. This is a black sheet mask, very good for calming the skin. It's black, so you feel very Zorro-like. Nice and calming, soothing. Love this, absolute classic, and this is so easy to get hold of now. And then also the I'm from Mugwort mask. This is perfect for sensitized skin. Just drinks up, my skin drinks this up, and immediately soothes. So keep this in the fridge, you know, for a little bit, and put it on, and redness be gone. Then we have some new obsessions, and what is new here? Actually, So this is also a classic, I would say. So this is the Avocado Cuddle Mask from 107, super hydrating. Very soft in the mask, like it feels very nurturing when you put it on. Some sheets in the sheet mask is a little bit, you know, rougher or harder, but this is super soft and absolutely hydrating. I got my friend Mary hooked on this one, so you're welcome, Mary. I then have 3 new ones to me, but that I kind of discovered during my KBeauty trip. So this is a new release. This is from Dr. Althea, and this is their Aqua Blue Hydration Mask. Also all about the hydration. So if you're looking for a hydrating mask to give to a friend or someone you know, or yourself, then this is a great option. Absolutely obsessed with this one from Parnell for calming. So this is their Panthenol Heart Leave Cool Calming Mask. There's a lot of talk about cooling skincare at the moment. I think this will be also going into trends for the next year. So this is a high recommendation from me, and their serum as well. Pick that up if you want some calming, because that is great. And then my final mask one, which is what I picked up probably 2 boxes of in Korea, is this Derma Healer from Regeron. This has PDRN in it, and I think it has ginseng as well. Yeah, doesn't say on the bottle, but you know, I'm trying to trust my brain to remember things, so don't kill me if I'm wrong. But definitely has PDRN, nice calming. I think it has Panthenol in there as well, but it's basically hydrating and calming, and I love that. So it's very healing to the skin. Regeron is I would say a brand discovery for me this year, and I'm sort of like expanding my product range with Regeron. Their Ampule, Derma Healer Ampule, I've emptied already and bought a new one, and this mask is sort of similar to that serum, so very, very good. So hopefully that brings some sheet mask inspiration. Next category, hand creams, of course. Didn't think I would forget that, did you? I've just got 3 examples. I post about hand creams quite often, but 3 just examples to share with you today. So I have these ones. The current obsessions. So, and all of these smells delicious. For hand creams, you know, I'm not just about the practical, it's also about the experience. You know, our hands are probably one area that is not that sensitive, at least for many, many of us. So we can go a little more cray-cray with, you know, perfumey, smelly things. So, and also fantastic gift for friends, because everyone loves a hand cream, right? So the first one is from Dead Cool. This is one of their hand creams, and it just smells gorgeous. So I'm obsessed, literally obsessed with this one. It has bergamot, vanilla, and amber scent. I love those profiles. Like amber is such a warm tone scent, and especially for this time of year when you need a little nurturing, you know. Perfect. We've got a Scandi Beauty that I included in my faves, my body faves for November. This is the Frama Herbarium hand cream. Absolutely beautiful, and smells very sort of like herby and warm as well. Love this one. So if you want some Scandi treats, this is a recommendation that I think anyone would love to get as a gift. It's also one of those things, you know, and I actually saw this. I went into, where did I go? I went into Harvey Nichols in London, and they had this here actually on sale, I think, currently. And I know they have Frama somewhere else, but that is like one example where you could pick this up. So you could pick it up in store as well if you want to smell it first. But yeah. And then, of course, if you are lucky enough to be in Korea, anything from tambourines is an absolute joy and treat. Always smells gorgeous. Sunshine, it is one of their new scents. And of course, I picked up the hand cream. So you sort of like press there, and then, you know, put on your hand. And that comes in 2 sizes. This is the small one. They also have a bigger one, if you know you love it. But I was just picking up, basically. Went into the tampon shop and said, yeah, one of each, do. So I bought full sized in the smells that I already loved, and then I picked up small sizes for the rest. But you know, hand creams, safe bet for gifts for friends and family. Next category, we're moving on swiftly, is perfumes, but small sizes, so travel sizes, and I have a few, I have 3 different examples. One is actually this, and this is like just an example of a travel set from Dead Cool as well. I'm getting really obsessed with the Dead Cool, and you open it up, and sort of like you have all the different things here. I've emptied one of them. I've emptied the extra milk, so I'm now moved on to milk. But it's just, it's so cute. It comes in this little handy set. Like a lot of them, like this kind of travel sample sizes come in sort of like a paper box, and you then have to store them somewhere else. But I love that they're providing us with like a storage solution, so that makes a really great gift, and it wasn't that expensive, so that's good. And then you have like this size, and I know most perfumes or many perfumes will have this kind of travel size, which is great for gifting. This is Commodity, and what is this scent? Book. I love Book. Again, I love, with Commodity, I bought one of their, basically this size before, and then I went the next one up. So I think next year I'm gonna go full size. You know, I'm gonna graduate into full size Commodity. If you have any recommendations of Commodity favorite scents, let me know. But I love the milk and extra milk at the moment. I think my friend Sasha says try the mochi milk. So that's next on my target list. And then a little bit of different, and this was something I discovered when I was at the John Bell & Croydon press day. And this one, have you guys seen this? It's called Moods. And I thought this was of interest because also this is sort of like great gift ideas. And especially this is sort of like a tester set, like a trial set. Their full size is sort of a little bit longer than this, and then it has like a middle part and then 2 smaller parts that comes out, and that means that you can actually have 2 different scents because these impact your mood. So you could have one which is sort of like to calm your mood, and one which is to boost, you know, your mood and your energy. So you could have, and I thought that was very clever. But this is sort of just for me to, it's like a discovery set. So this one comes in like a cute little, like this. Oh, this way. All of them have like names on them. Let's see. Can you see that? So this sort of like impacts the mood. So, you know, one is called Chill. That's the one I've been using the most. There is Genius. Actually, I've used this one as well. I used this before I did an important presentation. I thought it would make me genius. I don't know if it helped, but I was very focused. There is Charisma Frisky. Hustle. So these are like, some are meant to make you focus and you know, increase your energy, whilst other are meant to make you calm down. So I thought this again is quite nice as a gift idea, because you wouldn't always think to, you know, get something like this, because it's not like a necessary thing, but it's something to, you know, spoil yourself or a friend. So yeah. This is sort of like a fun idea that maybe you didn't think of. So, and next category is minis. Now, skincare minis is a genius gift idea for yourself and for your friends. So first of all, they are affordable. It's a great way to, you know, try a product to see if you like it, if you want to invest in the full size, or for travel, or for the gym, or to carry with you in your bag, or have at work, all of those things. I this year I think have been the year of minis for me, so I have minis everywhere. And now that I go swimming, I have sort of like a swimming kit bag thing. So let me just show you some of my favorites from 3 of my regular brands. So these are all my minis that I am suggesting to you today. First, we have some serums from Niche Beauty Lab, which are absolute holy grails for me. We have their ceramide serum and their azelaic acid serum. Both of these great for, so this is great for calming, nurturing, looking after the skin barrier. This one is great for, again, calming and soothing, as well as brightening and evening skin tone. So love using these. Great as a pair as well. So if you're just traveling, just pick these 2 and you got your serum sorted for, you know, overnight stay, etc. We have Allies of Skin. They do great mini sets as well, and I love that. In this set, they also have a set which has these 2 plus the growth factor serum. That's a great set. That is great for a gift, so look for sets for sure. I'm not sure if they sell them just individually, but I know they sell a lot of sets. So I have their, should we call it Cult Classic, I think? Cult Classic, their peptide cream and their sunscreen. This is the one, and this one is like invisible sunscreen. Absolutely no white cast because it's like a gel, so there's no color to it. So that is safe for any type of skin, and this one is great as well. And then the final one is Dr. Sam. She has great minis as well, so I make sure I always have my holy grails from her. This is, I believe, this is the cleanser and the moisturizer intense, which fixes everything. Probably not all your problems, but it fixes a lot. You guys know I've been talking about this one a lot, so to have it in a mini is brilliant. So these are very affordable as well, and you can buy these in sets as well from Dr. Sam. And also available on Sephora webs. Now, the next category that I wanted to include is great for gifting, and it's independent brands. Now, I love independent brands, whether it is in the beauty category and or in other areas. But I love supporting smaller businesses, business founders that, you know, they have a story to tell. It's more interesting than mass produced. So I just have an affection for independent brands because I always find myself drawn to the story of why these brands were started. Very often they were started with a purpose rather than just the purpose of, you know, I want to earn some money. When you read stories of skincare founders, there's often a problem they wanted to solve or something they were very passionate about for, you know, personal reasons. And that to me is very compelling in terms of making me want to try a product. So I have a few brands that are sort of heroes. Let me see. Yeah, hero independent brands that I recommend. Actually, when you start looking through my feed, I support a lot of independent brands, and some I have supported for quite a while, and it's because their products really work for me. So, and the first one, the first brand that is an independent brand, and this is the sponsor segments of today's video, so thank you very much to Meliame Skin Science, who I worked with a few times now. And I only started working with them after, you know, I really fell in love with their products. So I have featured them before, both on YouTube and on Instagram. So what I suggested that I include in this video as gifting ideas were my top 3 favorite products that I'm using at the moment from them. And we have their cleansing balm, their retinol serum, and their calm balm. So this is sort of like my top 3 recommendations for winter from Meliame Skin Science. So let me talk you through it. Now, this cleanser is sort of like a gel cleanser. So if you can see here, let's see if I can, without making a big mess. can you see there's like a see-through, and it's a very, very, very light pink. And what you can do is you can kind of, let me demonstrate without making a super mess. So you see here, so it's not runny or anything like that. So here, it's almost like a mask, and you can just, put it on, and yeah, it kind of creates like a little film, a little layer. And as soon as you start adding hydration to it, a little bit more, it milks up a little bit. You can see that little milky there. It turns into this gorgeous, gorgeous, milky, soft cleanser that feels very comforting and very gentle for the skin. And I have very sensitive skin, so this cleanser is great for my sensitive skin. I love this as a morning cleanse because you can kind of like put this on, leave it on for a minute, and then just you melt down. But this is also, it can really be a double cleanse, because if you are wearing sunscreen, I also use it to remove sunscreen, and it comes off, and I don't need 2 cleanses. You can use it as a double cleanse if you want to, but it can function on its own. So really love this one. And the next one is their retinol serum. It's got a bit of everything. It also has bakuchiol in there. This is nicely gentle. If you don't know, I used to use tretinoin, but I've left that for a minute, paused it a little bit. I'm using it for over 2 years, and then I've moved on to sort of just retinols and retinals in particular. This one is working very, very well for my skin. When I get reactions for hyperpigmentation, I'm finding this very, very effective. So this has been a great one to transfer to. It also has panthenol in it, so that helps balance the formula. It has their GMOD complex, which is sort of just like a balancing, hydrating, protecting complex. Again, it helps balancing out the formula, and it has tranexamic acid in as well. You can see it has a little bit of a hint of yellow, and it is creamy and lovely. Very nurturing. Some vitamin A's just feels like but this one feels yeah, get it. Very well said, Cecilia. And then finally, their Calm Balm, my winter hero. Almost said winter, because winter is winter in Norwegian. It has ceramides, azelaic acid, got some waxes and oils in there. It's got panthenol, anatoin, urea, shea butter, and their GMOD complex. So it's like leaning in here. Very close. But there you go. But then I can show you whilst I'm here. So look at this baby. Now, she is rich, you guys. Can you see? I don't know how well this is coming up on camera. I only have cam A today. I don't have cam A and B because my living room is a mess. But this is occlusive, you guys. So this is like final layer in the evening. It does create a little protective layer on there. And this one is magic, you guys. It is absolutely magic. Any sensitivities, this will calm it. In the name, Calm Balm. But I love this. I started using this, I think, a year ago. I'm on my 2nd bottle. Absolutely stunning to calm down irritation and stuff like that. So highly recommend this brand if you want to find some, unhidden gems that you want to try something new next year. This is a brand that I've really come to love. Oh, and I also have 20% off with this brand. That's my thumbnail. You can save 20%, which is a nice discount. So thank you, myfadingskin Science, for that discount that I can share with you all, and for doing this sponsored segment with me. Next independent brand I also absolutely love is, not a surprise, but it is Sachi Skin. And you would have seen this moisturizer quite a bit already, but I wanted to add this in my video because they're doing a gift package at the moment where you get both the cream and they have this face sculpture. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So this has sort of like you can do like rolling. So these are really lovely. Roll, roll, roll. Feels really good as well to do this. Have you got like these face rollers like that? And then you kind of got, you know, the different edges. You can be doing this and use all the different edges. I'm gonna ask if they have like an educational video, because I'd be interested to share that more with you. But this one is like a proper, you know, weighty, lovely, and you can use it with this cream. So this is a perfect gift idea for yourself, you know, if you want to spoil yourself or if you love someone very much. Then we have one of my very affordable independent brands. This is a Spanish brand, Niche Beauty Lab, which I've been talking about for years. This is my absolute holy grail with them. Their ceramide serum, beautiful creamy serum. And then this was a new release this year, is their Milky Toner. This is quite a lightweight one. And this is a twist and turn. Shall we demonstrate? Ooh, you see? This one is it's like a medium. It's a little bit runny. It's quite light. Really nice for morning. Super affordable. So this one is £20. £20 for, how much do you get? 130 milliliters. And so I love how they put sort of like all of the ingredients on there. Oh, I have beautiful sun. That is gorgeous. Look at that light. Sorry, obsessing about the light. I should do a little like oh, look at that, it's gorgeous. It's reflecting from my neighbor's window back on me. Absolutely recommend. Then we have, of course, Allies of Skin, you guys. One of my favorites this year. I would have also included the hydrating serum. I'm not sure if it's back in stock, so I'm sharing this one. It's a little expensive, so you know, maybe something to splurge on for Christmas. Maybe you're getting some Christmas money and you're like, I want to spend that on that thing that's been sitting on my wish list the whole year. Might be this one, right? So growth factor serum, brilliant, very effective for like crow's feet, wrinkles, etc. Love that one. And Allies of Skin in general. We then have another brand, independent brand that I love, Super Egg. This one is based in US, in New York, I think. This is their new cream. So this is their soft strength, rich resilience cream. Beautiful, beautiful cream for mature skin. This has all the ingredients to kind of tackle what our skin needs for dryness, lines, brightening, all of the things. Then another brand is Josh Rosebrook. I have they just sent me their cleanser, which I fell in love with as part of their mini sets. They've got 3 mini kits, so we're talking about minis earlier, and as great gift sets. That is perfect for Christmas. But here I'm showing the full-size cleanser because I fell in love with this one, so I wanted to share that. I also have a code for them, so I'll put that below. And then we have OneSkin, which is their eye cream. They have their OS all-one peptide in there. So they created a peptide that they're very excited about that is meant to really promote collagen production, stop losing collagen, and it also attacks or stops the spreading of senescent, sort of like those zombie cells. So this is meant to really make the skin, you know, slow down the aging process. So I can recommend it. It's very nice, very creamy, a beautiful eye cream, a little expensive, but you know, those luxury splurges for Christmas. Trying to remember to stay hydrated. I don't think I drink enough liquid. So yeah. Next category, KBeauty. Korean beauty is all the rage. There are shops popping up everywhere, offline, online. So of course that is a great category to buy for people. I have a few different things to show you here. I'm going to start with sort of like a category, which is milky toners. Milky toners, super trendy, great for dry skin, perfect for winter, an obsession of mine. So I'm going to start with the lightest one is in a mist form. So this is a new release this year from Dr. Althea. So if you like their 3, 4, 5 cream moisturizer, you will love this one. This is basically that cream in mist form. And then it's like a two-phase, and then we're gonna shake it, and it's very, very light, milky. I'm gonna spray. And it's got a no scent, no nothing, great for sensitive skin. It's got a very light mist, but adds some very, very nice hydration. You can use it as a toner, top up on hydration during the day. If you keep it in the fridge, a little cool down, perfect. This is a great gift. This comes in this small size and in a bigger size. Next one is one that I've been quite obsessed with, and I don't hear that many people talk about this one, but this is the ceramide toner from Needly. I picked this one up at Pure Soul. So ceramide and panthenol, you know, don't you just get calm just by hearing those words? It's perfect for winter and dry skin, sensitive people. Love this. And actually I need to show you the texture of this one. You can see that it's like a medium weight, but quite rich and absolutely immediately soothing. So love this one at the moment. And this blue one is one of my favorite colors as well. So, you know, things like that matters. Then another, and this is like a hot trend from Hara Wonder, their black rice probiotic barrier essence. This is also quite rich. Let's shake it a little bit. Let's show you this one as well. Also very rich. You can see it's not that runny. So this one is, I would say it's a similar richness to the Needly one. Also, this one has the black rice milkiness in it. Also super gorgeous and comforting on the skin. So these one great for like evening toners during the winter, and this one great for the day. This one I was sent from my besties at Beauty and Soul, so I have a 10% off for this one as well, which really helps. Within the KBeauty category, we also have new trending skincare. Now, KBeauty is known for its trendiness, and one of the latest trends that we saw was for this ampule from Dr. 19, and this is their Re-DRN Exosome ampule. So this one, it has PDRN, exosomes, and retinol, and some calming ingredients. Maybe it was panthenol, if I remember correctly. So it's a very nicely balanced formula. So I would say this is a very, very gentle retinol. This one went viral when someone commented on someone's skin and how poreless it was. Yeah, this line is called Porexom, so it says that it's great for minimizing pores. In addition, what is not the leading part of the marketing plan, but a very important one, is that it is very, very hydrating and great for skin texture. And those two things are amazing for my mature skin. So that's why this one I'm using as well. And it's been really, really lovely for my skin. And just to kind of show you the rest of this series. So Dr. 19 has 3 products at the moment. So this was the one that sort of like went viral. My personal favorite is their jelly toner. And this is V-Peptox Jelly Toner. So this one has peptide, it has niacinamide, it has hyaluronic acid. Am I forgetting anything? Those are some of the three ones. It has a bunch more stuff, but this one is just great to use, you know, morning or evening. But look at this jelly texture. Isn't that fun? So this is a toner that doesn't, you know, it's not runny, but it melts in immediately. And although it looks very rich because it has that hyaluronic bumpiness to it, it just goes straight in. So I think like this jelly type formula is really nice. There's been a few very nice jelly type releases this season, so this is one, and then you have the Dr. Althea Jelly Mist. So, you know, Korean skincare bringing it. And then this toner as well. This one has PDRN, it has ceramide capsules in here, it has niacinamide. So this is great for basically all types of skin. I use this during daytime under my sunscreen. Great for, you know, for daytime when the sun is coming, to just even out the skin tone, bring some calmness, look after and nurture the barrier whilst you're out. Brilliant. So this whole line, really, really nice. I know they've got a mask coming out soon as well, so I'm sure I'm going to want to try that too. But these are actually really, really affordable. So they are great gifts. And so this one, it's sort of like quite a new brand that just became available. They stock it at Hemiko in Korea, so you can order it from there. But now they also have this in the UK, so they have it exclusively at Beauty and Soul. Very affordable. I've got a 10% off here as well. So these are brilliant gifts. You know, get it for yourself or friends. But you know, very, very affordable and great products as well. So I thought that is sort of like a nice idea to share, because many of you might not know of this brand already. Other than that, I have 3 other KBeauty faves. So let's dive into those. Some great options for mature skin. We have toner I'm From. This is the new packaging. So I showed you the sheet mask in this, and I've just emptied the classic packaging. I was going to compare them. They feel the same to me. Maybe you guys tried this one and compared it to the other one. Feels very similar. But like it, I think that this packaging feels like a little heavier, a little bit more like they've lifted the elegance of it a bit, so I like that. Then we have this new, it's an ointment. Just posted about this on my Instagram, and this is the Dr. Althea Reju 5000 cream. So this is a PDRN cream, and it has a bunch of calming things in it. It has PDRN, panthenol, centella. That is good. So if you are not that versed in ingredients, basically those ingredients are going to really care for your skin barrier. It's going to calm down. They actually made this as an ointment for like post-treatment. So if you have red reactive skin, you can put this on in those areas, and that's why they made this so small. But my wish is make it bigger, because I love, and I just put it all over the face. It's really good, very, very hydrating and great for barrier care during winter. And then my final KBeauty must-have, which is a sunscreen or a sun serum from IOP. This one, I was going to show you, but I'm literally empty. I'm still doing the thing where oh, there we go. It's just coming out, but you see the creaminess of this. Very lightweight but nurturing. This one has panthenol and allantoin in it. Oh, it is gorgeous. It just feels very protective and nurturing on the skin and calming. So I love when sunscreens has that calming effect. Absolutely advise that you buy this one or top up if you already use it. So those are some. I mean, there are so many KBeauty heroes, and I could have a whole video of just that, but those were the ones that I picked for this gifting video. Right. Next categories for amazing gift ideas is candles, of course. I love candles. I think we all love candles, especially this time of year. So I'm bringing out all my lovely candles. I have one new one that I received in PR recently, and this is from an Irish brand called Rathbones. And this is a huge one. So kind of like, it's that kind of gift that you wouldn't buy yourself on an everyday basis, because it's, you know, this is a huge size and, you know, a bit of an investment, but as a gift idea for Christmas, brilliant. And that's why I love it. It smells gorgeous. It smells like winter and Christmas and coziness. Yeah. Love this one. Can definitely recommend. It kind of comes in, yeah, lovely glass thingy there, and I'm sure this is going to come well in handy afterwards to keep all of my lip balms in that is just laying around, because this is quite like a big chunky size, so then you can kind of turn it into a thing. Now, whilst we're talking about that, so for candles, one thing I love is candles that come in packaging that you can really keep. So, you know, very often candles have writing on it or branding on it. There is one idea, and this is from, so look at this one. This is a candle. This is a rice candle. It smells literally like rice. It's gorgeous, and it's like a ceramics-like bottle. This is from House of Doa. Brilliant gift ideas, because it basically is a vase. But so you burn it as a candle first, and then when you've finished burning the candle, then you can put flowers in it, and it actually looks like a vase. It doesn't look like you've recycled something with someone else's branding on there. So I love that they do that, and that makes it a great gift idea as well. And another thing from a candle perspective, what I like to do, let me show you this one. So I haven't started this candle yet, but this is a ceramicist that collaborated with a candle maker. So this is all handmade, and I bought this directly from the website of the ceramicist. So you can't buy these, and I quite like supporting you know, independent makers, especially like ceramicists and things like that. And I love this. So this is basically a cup, or it could be a holder, or whatever you want it to be. You can kind of see like under here, it's got like a little mark of the maker. It's called, so the ceramicist is called Her Clay. I'll try and tag her actually, because she makes beautiful stuff. I've just bought a new round from her. because she's made gorgeous stuff. But I thought that's a great gifting ideas, and it's something that not everyone has, right? Because you can't just go into Marks and Spencer and buy it. You know, it's handmade, it's made with love, with the story, with a purpose, and those are very, very special. So yeah, I have a range of brands that I love to support that are like that. So I thought I'd show that to you. I'll link it below. If you want to know more about those kind of brands, let me know. Because yeah, for me it just feels more special. A lot of the times you see in some of the cups that I drink, not the one I'm drinking in today, they are sort of like ceramics and most of them are bought from makers. So yeah, I love that. And I love supporting small businesses, so great gift ideas, right? The next gift idea is a sleep set from the Revive Active. Now, Revive Active is really a supplement brand, so I take my multivitamins from them, and yeah, they have a little sleep set with some accessories. So first, they have 3 things. They're like in this super calming blue color. So they have this is sort of like a hair tie thing. They've got an eye mask. Let's demonstrate. Super nice, super soft, and in a great color. And this is a pillowcase. And what I love, so look at this. It's not silk, but it feels very much soft as silk. I also love that it has a zipper, because very often, you know, pillowcases just slide all over. So to have it sort of like inside a zipper, perfect. So I can't wait to use this. And the set, I think it's £25 for the full set. So I thought that makes it a very, very good gift idea. And whilst we are staying on sleep, I have another pillowcase for you guys. And this one, so this is my current pillow, and I sort of like have a one of those pillows that is sort of like a je kind of thing. But let's bring it a little close to you guys so you can see. Can you see how soft that is? This is, it feels like satin. It to me, like when I'm like sleeping, this is, it feels softer and gentler to the skin than silk does. Now they say that silk is great for the skin. I do have a lot of silk pillowcases, but this is the one that I actually use every day. This is from Niche Beauty Lab, and it's super affordable. And they've got different ones. They all look the same to me really and feel the same, but these are meant to be, you know, very good for, you know, not absorbing your skincare as much as maybe other pillowcases does. And it's just so soft, super duper soft. I love it. I'm gonna look up the price for you. So it's 30 euros or 35 euros. So there's 2 different ones. I know I have both. So there's probably a difference, but I've forgotten what it was. And they feel the same to me. So I'll get the cheaper one. And you get 10% off with my code, myfadingskin. So you can save a little bit extra. So it's, you know, it's under £30. That's a great gift for self or a friend, definitely, or for like your parents, you know, that have everything. And they probably don't have as soft a pillow thingy as that, so that is a great gift. So I can recommend that one. Yeah, we spend so much time in our beds, you know, it's nice to have something that you feel really, really comfortable with and that's going to benefit you and bring you comfort. So I thought I'd bring that. I don't talk about sleeping things very often, but for gifts, genius, great gift ideas. And then, of course, who would I be if I didn't go with an LED mask to recommend for us mature skin people? And I have my current body mask that I have talked about before. You look very, very sexy with this. This is their Series 2 LED mask, so that also has sort of like LEDs under here, which I think is great because I actually get reactions. You know, sometimes when you're using cream and you get a little bit of reaction here, this is going to help calm that as well. This one is even like softer than their first one. Even like this is great and soft. This is very good for something just came out of my laptop. Okay. Sorry, you know what? The laptop just starts spurting out an ad from you don't know where. That's funny. Anyways, mask. So yeah, this has really helped my skin for just general tone and calming redness. And one of my big struggles is redness, and an LED mask is really great for that. I also have, it's 10 or 15% off. I'll put a code in the description that you can save on this one. But I think if you're like I was going to say menopausal person, which definitely yes, but also, you know, not just menopausal women, but anyone with sensitivities and redness, mature skin people, sensitive skin people. LED light is, the red LED light is very, very nice for calming that redness and just generally evening out skin tone. And I think us mature people always have, you know, some kind of hyperpigmentation, when that old sun damage is coming out. It's just helping to control everything. And it's just, I also think that it feels very calming to wear an LED mask. So, you know, it's Christmas. That's when you know, maybe you've been saving up and you're looking for what shall I splurge on to that special someone, being me or or someone else special in your life. An LED mask could be a good idea. 2 categories left. Next one is body care. So I have a few things for body care. We have Remedy, also an independent brand. So nice segment from independent brands over to body care. This one is gorgeous for like bumpy skin on my arms, KP. This one is very, very good in dampening that, making them go away. Beautiful, elegant, creamy, lightweight consistency. Words. Then you would have heard me talk about this one from Regeron PDRN body cream, body lotion. Love. Ah, the sun came back. Ah, beautiful. Love that one. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll put a link to where you can buy it. And then this is one of my winter favorites. This is from Necessaire. Another, and this is an independent brand as well, which I love, so it also fits into my independent brand category. But oh my gosh, is her brand genius for body care. It is my overall favorite body care brand. They are great with scents. Now this one does not have any scents, but this is their body lotion, and I bring this out every winter. It's actually, you see I'm well into this one. It is so, let me just demonstrate. It is so elegant in the texture, nice and rich, if you can see. And oh my gosh, it's so silky, you guys. Oh, so silky. I have a discount on this one as well, so you know what, I'll have a little save. They've also got gorgeous, gorgeous scents, like their olibanum scent, their eucalyptus scent, Cental. Oh. And then I wanted to share 2 deodorants as well. So 2 very nice deodorants that I've been using this year. We've got from Fleur, we've got the vanilla scent. This is like a roll-on, like this. It smells gorgeous. And then this is a new one. I picked this up at Space NK. And actually I picked this one up at Space NK as well. So this is the Saltaire Santal Bloom Serum Deodorant. This one is working well. This is a roll-on. So 2 like really lovely gift ideas. Final category, and you probably, if you paid attention and lasted this long, because I suspect it's a very long video again. But hopefully this video is full of inspiration. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products, one from each brand, and these are sort of like luxury splurges. Actually, the first one is not such a luxury. It's not too bad. But this is Medicate. But for most of us, this is still a luxury, right? Because I put it in my last video on the medium pricing because it's not very, very expensive, but it is, you know, more expensive than if you just go and buy. You know, it's not 10 quid, let's say. But, you know, Medicate is such a great brand, such good formula, such elegant user experience. This is their peptide serum. And this has been one of my favorites this year. So I really wanted to recommend that. I know probably many of you want to kind of shop at maybe Space NK, places like that. And maybe you want to pick up something from Medicate and you're like, oh, what should I pick? So obviously there are retinals, but that could be quite tricky to buy as gifts because I wouldn't buy any retinals for other people because, you know, it's an active, so that could be quite risky unless you know exactly what they use. But peptide serum, you know, that is great for anyone with mature skin. So for your mum, any woman in your life, a friend, that is a great gift. Now, I'm gonna get fancy. Now, one of my luxury splurge brands is probably one of the most expensive brands I own, but also one that I love the most. And this is Dr. Diamond Metacine. I've been talking about this one. I was talking about this one. This one was in my last favorites video. I talked about how much I love holding it. The formula, it's beautiful. It's a growth factor serum. Got peptides in there as well. It's, you know, it's beautiful. It's got like this gorgeous, gorgeous texture. Oh, that's very, very elegant. Nice and silky. Oh, I've emptied a whole bottle of this already. My skin just loves it. So if you're looking for us to splurge on effective skincare, I get a lot of men actually asking, what should I buy for my wife? And if you're one of those men and you have, you know, you really want to show your love with buying expensive gifts, this is the one. Your wife will love you. But I think for me, to buy something like this, and this is also an independent skincare brand, instead of going for the usual luxury that, you know, traditionally you might have bought, this is new, it's exciting, and it's, you know, much more of a story-led brand. So definitely, yeah, shows you've done your research. If you're one of those men that asked me that recently. I think if you're just looking for something for yourself for the same reason, you want to support more independent brands, or you just want something that not everyone has, you want to really invest in something effective and you don't mind paying, this is a great find. Actually, their whole line is great. They have another serum, they have an emulsion, they have a moisturizer. Love their whole range. Another absolute love of mine, and I've recently discovered a new part of their skincare line. It's Blue Lagoon. I got this one recently, so I wanted to include this one today because it's like an immediate love. Do you know what this is? This is eye cream. It's an eye serum. So it's like a really little like roller, and it got like a little metal ball. So you just sort of like roll it. And you know, you don't need to keep it in the fridge or anything. This metal rollerball is really cooling, so this is nice for deep huffing. And yeah, very light. So I would use this in the morning. You could also, yeah, so you know, you're kind of deep huffing those morning eyes. This has vitamin C in it. It has hyaluronic acid, licorice root, and caffeine. So it's deep huffing, dealing with lines, hydrating, which is sort of like minimizing lines, and protective. So this is very, very nice. Great gift for yourself, I would say. The next brand, and this is the first product I've tried from this brand, but it's Rion. And this is one that I've been wanting to use this for ages, and you know, I got this, fell in love. Yeah, it's a tiny little bottle, but I'm in love. I'm gonna need the full size, and I'm gonna need to try the rest of their range now. So I wanted to recognize that one. Then my ultimate luxury brand is My Blend. I've also talked about this one before, and my gift idea for this video is their cleansing balm. So it goes from a balm to oil, and all of their products comes in sort of like this white ceramics. It feels very heavy, very high end, I would say. This is the cleansing balm. Smells gorgeous. Their moisturizer is stunning. Their body stuff is stunning. They've got a scrub that is so luxury and so nice, and then you can follow up with the cream. But this is also a good place to start, the cleansing balm. Very, probably one of the most elegant cleansing balms I have tried. So this is a great luxury recommendation if you're looking for that. And my final recommendation of this video is this one. This is, what is that, Cecilia, you think? Well, this is from Suwasu. You might not recognize this, and that's because not that many people talk about this series. This is their S line. This is really their high-end line, and it's one of those lines that I've been looking at for years. And then I was in Korea and I was thinking, oh, should I splurge? Should I go for it? And sort of like the second to last day, I met up with one of my Instagram skincare friends called Neil and his husband. And I mean, I thought Neil was gonna be bad and be that whispering voice in my ear saying, buy it. His husband was worse. So both me and Neil ended up buying from this series. So I bought one of their kits, and this serum was in there, and I'm obsessed. And it has sort of like this creamy, beautiful, creamy texture. She's expensive, okay? She's expensive, you guys. But oh, do you see how elegant that is? And that's just a travel size. Now, this is ginseng in it, and it has good ginseng because this is what's making it very expensive, but I love it. So, you know, sometimes, and a lot of my skincare is very affordable. This is one where I personally splurged. This is not PR. I spent the money myself. I just had to have. But also I had been looking at this for years. And then I found it on a really good sale in a shop in Korea, an offline shop in Korea, and I went for it. Hopefully I have something from very affordable to those splurges you are looking forward to maybe spend at this time of year. Hopefully you are full of ideas of what to buy for yourself, for your friends, anyone you know, etc. So let me know below. What are you picking up? What are those things that you've had on your list the whole year and you know you want to buy as a gift for someone or for yourself? I would love to know. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, give it a follow, and ring that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. So I look forward to chatting to you below in the comments, hearing your thoughts on my recommendations. If you have any questions, do let me know. I will put all the links below if you want to check out more information or give them a buy. A lot of them are affiliate links, so that helps support my channel if you want to support me so I can continue to making these videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great Sunday and rest of the new week coming, and I will see you next time.